What is happening right now? Is that a horse?
A fat woman running after getting out of the pool.
Wow, I'm kind of turned on right now.
That's a bong. That's a dry bong.
Those are the worst.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Doing good things here
Yeah.
on the Fear and Breakfast show.
Did you change the name?
Paying attention. We already did this before.
That was just a test point. Don't worry. So your point. All right. So you were talking about that.
How
you're
do
very
we
picky
have
with your,
fans?
when you have you're very picky with your
Oh,
porn
yeah.
bitches.
Yeah. When I had a normal job and I was
Yeah.
jerking off in the bathroom
Yeah.
at work, they'd take like 30, 40
Okay,
minutes.
so let's start from the whole thing.
Wait, I thought we were jumping
So
back in.
Kevin is here.
Okay, Kevin is here. Hi, Mom.
Hi,
mom still
Mom.
listens
Hi,
to
John's mom.
Yeah, she still listens.
Wow.
We have a guest this week. Hey, how are you?
Patrick Ryan.
Patrick Ryan, how are you?
Patrick Ryan. Yeah, hi guys.
He's got tiny hands
They're
and
petite.
big old muscles.
Yeah,
Yeah, so do you work out?
I do.
You
Nice.
still doing it?
Yeah.
Regularly?
What are you benching right now?
That's a good try.
I rep. I don't fucking max out everything. I rep 175 though.
That's pretty. How much do you weigh?
I weigh 150.
That's not bad for being like for
Not
your
even
size.
an adult.
Nice. Do you take any pre-workout?
I mix.
This
a
is the
little-
workout portion
I
of the
drink
podcast.
Tampico. I drink the Tampico.
I drink better orange juice. I actually mix. I switch it up a lot on what I do pre-workout because it's most of that shit's mental anyway. At this point, I'm doing.
Are you saying no explode doesn't actually work?
it does help.
It can help. It
gives
can
you
help a
burst of
lot.
Energy. No, right now I'm just doing orange juice and a scoop of creatine.
Okay.
Oh, solid. You're taking creatine right now?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you? Have you felt any effects of like water weight, like just staying on a little bit, like being a little plump?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always a little plump. I've had
look bloated.
3 back surgeries. Fuck you. I've had 3 back surgeries, so I don't really do ab workouts or anything, and I don't do a shit ton of cardio, and I eat like shit and drink. So I always have a little bit of pudge around my center section.
So doing like any ab workouts hurt your back?
I just won't. Like I have in the past, and I just at this point it makes my back sore. And just no. If you do enough cardio, you don't really fucking have to do ab exercises. That's a misconception that a lot of people have. The only reason you're doing crunches is to make those muscles bigger. Which if you still have fat there, it just makes everything look bigger in general.
Yeah.
You'll just be harder underneath that fucking layer of fat on top of it.
Okay. No, I was just curious because
No.
if you have because I have back problems too, so I'm just curious on like I haven't had 3 back surgeries.
No, you need to do core
He's
work
had
and shit.
6.
Have you?
no back
Take
surgeries.
that, Pat.
That's fine.
Rewind it back.
Steal my thunder. That's fine. No, yeah. I just don't fuck with any of that
Okay.
because
Nice.
I probably could if I did everything perfectly, but all it would take is one
little thing.
going a little too far because it's not like I do one thing and my back fucks up. It basically I have discs that slide out just gradually over the course of a month or 2.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like anything at first. It feels like something's wrong with my leg.
So if your discs slide out, do you get shorter?
No, I just lean to one side.
Oh, okay. I thought
I
my
just kinda
thought
lean.
is like you know how you take like
It doesn't come out completely.
look at like okay. What I was thinking was like a summer sausage, and you take 2 knives and you cut out a small sliver in the middle, and then you just take it out and you put it together. It's a shorter sausage.
I mean, kind of, yeah. That would be like if they took my disc out, yeah, but they didn't
Okay.
take my disc out.
Can they do that? And
Yeah, that's
replace
what
it with
that's
metal?
what it. No, that's what it. No, they do it. What's called a disc fusion,
Oh,
which is basically they take your fucking the rubbery part out of the middle, your disc.
your
your disc.
your marrow.
No,
No,
it's called a disc.
Okay.
Um,
Not much
and
into
they
anatomy.
basically
Because you can't have 2 bones sitting against each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, that's exactly what they do though. They
I know,
melt them
but
together.
I know, but the thing is, like, you normally
solder
there's a cushion
Yeah,
in between
so
them.
that it can pivot.
Yeah,
So basically, once you get a fusion, then you don't pivot there anymore.
yeah.
So it's like a last, like they
stiff.
want you to have at least 3 slide it out 3 times before they're like, all right, we can talk about a disc fusion now. But they don't want to do that.
So are
to
you on strike 3?
I've had 2 at the same spot at this point and 1 at another.
Okay.
Like it's basically 2 discs that are
It's like 2.5.
one problem area. But yeah. So one of them one more time, and then the next one after that we'd be talking about it. And the other ones, I still got a couple strikes left on that one. So we got some time on the other one.
Leeway. Some leaning room, huh?
So when you go to the gym, I'm guessing you just do bench, and then like curls.
I do pretty much everything else. I don't do like Roman fucking deadlifts and shit like that.
Oh, now do you do CrossFit pull-ups?
No, I don't do CrossFit anymore.
Good.
CrossFit's... If you're in really good shape and not accident prone, like or injury prone, that's fucking awesome.
Fine.
But that's a good way to
if
get
it works for you, great.
Yeah,
because
it's
all
it takes
terrible
is,
thing for your body.
All it takes is like one quick jerk, and then because you're just
that's not even the only
you're
one
asking
that's
for things
up.
To pop out because that quick second, everything has to extend.
The bench press though, they throw it up and catch it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
You can't fucking do that. I mean, if you're in good shape and you just started doing CrossFit and you've been working out most of your life.
They'll lock out their elbows and shit when they do it. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good at all.
I've seen videos of people doing leg presses and
enjoy
locking
your
their knees and fucking
here in a few years.
Boom, just no more knees. Knees are gone.
I assume most of them get like tendonitis and shit. Like they have problems with their fucking elbows and whatnot.
They probably just all die.
Which I'm sure there's a lot of CrossFitters. Do you have a lot of CrossFit fans? On the listen to you.
Well,
they're like our truck drivers going through like
I used to
work at Iowa or whatever.
I used to work at a paleo thing, so we had a lot of CrossFit people.
Do they still like you?
I don't know. Who gives a shit?
You kind of just like, hey, bye. Got a better job. Fuck off.
No, I lift weights and I run begrudgingly. That's
how many miles do you do in a day?
Usually 2. I do a mile before and a mile after. Like I said, it's a begrudging. Like it's like 10 minutes before, 10 minutes after. I did some fucking cardio.
Well, and the thing is, like that's 20 minutes of cardio that you wouldn't have do if you're.
Well, yeah. And a couple miles a day. If I do,
that's 20 minutes of cardio. You should add 20 minutes of cardio too. You fat piece of shit.
I mean, true. I should add more. But no, that ends up to where I'm running like 8 miles a week, which isn't bad. I don't want to run though.
No, who does want to run? No one wants to run.
I enjoy pizza and beer a lot though. So this is my dilemma. So there's.
I hear you, brother.
And then what do you? And you squat?
I do squats.
What's your squat?
I'm squatting 325 now.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Do you wear a belt when you squat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wear one of the big thick leather.
I just got one. I just got a belt. I just finally gave into it and I bought one, and it was probably the best thing I ever did. Like I do so much more shit now because I'm not scared of throwing my back out anymore.
Oh, you still gotta be careful. I've made my back sore a couple times.
Oh yeah,
you just make other areas sore.
But the thing is, like, you have support though. You have a little bit of support, so you're not totally worried about like not like putting out like an extra like 25, 35 pounds on each side.
Shitting out your insides.
Yeah, so
it's pretty cool.
No, it's like one of the best things. I couldn't recommend getting a belt. I could recommend. I would recommend.
I couldn't do it.
No,
I want all the belts, you pieces of shit. They're mine.
I think 350 is going to be my limit. I said 300 was going to be my limit once I hit double my weight because I'm still scared of fucking up my back again. Because it's still.
Do you not have a spotter behind you too?
No, I don't fucking have a spotter behind me.
Okay, you should probably get a spotter.
You should get Dennis to come with you.
Dennis talks about wanting to come and start working. I'm like, yeah, dude, I can totally teach you how to fucking work out. And he's like, all right. And then he still has a normal job and shit. So he works all day. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm going in the middle of the day because I don't like people. It's weird. I'm a comedian. Fucking hate people. I fucking hate most people.
That's why you're not an improv person.
That's probably why.
I've noticed that a lot about comedians and improv. Like, it's a weird dichotomy. Improv people are social.
I'm honestly not really sure what I'm supposed to do to get in there. Like, am I just supposed to go hang out at that bar up there? Because they don't.
No, you just join. You sign up. You have them money for shirts and shit. I guess I don't know.
I'm not gonna buy shirts.
Improv people are sociable and pretty, and like we're just like, fuck you guys. Here's my jokes. Don't come.
Oh, we're not gonna get into the local club debate. I've done a very good job of.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm just talking about like that how we're different like species. Like I know some improv people who've crossed over and do stand up pretty well, but I don't know of many stand ups crossing over and doing improv.
Oh, we were talking about something completely different than what I thought we were talking about.
Were we talking about?
I thought we were talking about the club, the improv.
No.
Oh, you mean like
actual
improvisation?
Yeah. But you think the people at the improv are social compared to
No, that's
Stanford's?
why I was very confused. I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about or who you're talking about. I'm thinking about people.
Sorry, that should have been clear about that.
Edit that last part out.
Okay, it's okay.
Don't edit anything out.
I don't care.
Well, we just did edit out like I think like 15 minutes.
You did.
Of gold. Of just gold.
Pure
gold.
Oh
yeah, talking about like jerking off like on the clock.
Oh, you made me come back and talk about that again.
Talking about how I'm sober again, which is
that's now how we started. Like before I'm even like I'm introduced even. Like I'm just talking about jerking off, and then we have a boring conversation about working out. This second version's weird. I like it.
Yeah, dude. I've never had anyone else who works out on the podcast, so I've never been able to ask. Like, what do you do,
Patrick, bro? How do you feel?
Most comedians are pieces of shit.
Yeah. How do you feel about having the Communist Republic of Congo's national flag to your right hanging up?
Well, one, I didn't know that's what it was.
For
some reason, I thought it was a Jewish flag or something.
What the hell?
Which I know it's not.
Flags?
I didn't really. Yeah, they do.
Wait, the Jews have flags?
Well, Israel has a flag.
Well, Israel has a flag, but
that's what I consider the Jew flag.
Okay.
Yeah, the Star of David.
I could see that.
I think it's the same as the Jew flag, which is just the Star of David.
Yeah, it's
I didn't look at it real closely. I just saw the colors.
Yeah,
which
but
is
when
white
you
and
see
blue.
that, I guess if you see an Israel flag...
Why is that here?
If you see an Israel flag, you think of, murder and death and problems and shit, which is very similar to that one with the Congo.
I think about Jesus.
Do you?
Yeah.
Jerusalem and stuff?
Huh?
Is that where Jerusalem is at? Is Israel?
Yes.
No, Bethlehem is. Yeah, and you don't
all
think
that
of,
shit's
you don't
in
think
Israel.
of the Mecca or Mecca.
Mecca is like in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
It's a completely different thing. Yeah.
I thought they made the trek to the rock where
the Dome of the
Muhammad
Rock,
descended.
the Dome of the Rock, and
Ascended,
where Jews and Muslims
Yeah, I know that.
believe is the same location,
Yeah.
which is like why you guys believe the same thing. Like
They just wanted a reason to fight.
Maybe. And if that's the case,
it's
good for them. They know what they want
Democrats
out
and
of life.
Republicans. It's the same thing.
With AK-47s and
Yeah.
no laws.
Yeah, Democrats and Republicans, if they actually fought their own fight
Yeah.
and
Had
got
no money.
dirty when you came down to it.
Yeah, Madonna visited.
And then we have
That's
No. We never got an explanation.
Okay.
I don't want to go on to the next
It's
flag.
because we support them.
In what?
All of it.
that's where I was born.
Really?
That's Honduras.
It's Honduras, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now it makes
But
more
Honduras
sense.
does have the highest murder rate per capita in the world.
Well, yeah, they have
country.
the best cocaine down there too, don't they? Isn't that Honduras?
We have a lot of drugs.
I mean,
a lot of
Bolivia. I
cartel.
know that's really what it is.
Well, I would
Good
assume if
shit.
there's drugs, there's cartels. Yeah, we have the best drugs.
Thanks,
we have the
Reagan.
best
Do
cocaine.
you know El Chapo?
It's my cousin. Of course I do.
That's me, Papa. It's me, Papa.
Oh, he's part of my family.
You know what I'm talking about? The dude that just escaped prison?
Mm-hmm. Mexico.
He's Mexico.
Okay, well, you know what? It's like, what, an hour from fucking Mexico? How far is Honduras
That's like
from
New
Mexico?
York to Boston.
It's probably like at least a good 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like driving to Chicago from here.
Let me ask.
And you guys get all offended like it's such a different place. That's like somebody from Kansas getting
I
mad
don't
about somebody
care.
from Illinois.
I couldn't care less.
From like the east side of
We'll
Illinois
see.
or some shit.
I just
Wow,
know-
that is loud when I drop shit.
Right?
at
I
the
told
table.
you.
That's crazy.
Told
It sounded
you.
like I just threw somebody down some stairs. Yeah, bitch, where's my
A
money?
2-step stairs.
Well, they were a midget.
This is gonna hurt for
He was a
not
child.
very long.
I threw him fucking hard. You heard it. All right, but still, and I know I just upset all your Latino.
Oh no, I don't give
Why?
a shit.
Latino. Who's that?
It's just
Or
no.
your Latin list. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the correct terminology is.
think we have any.
You
I
don't
don't know
have
why I
any-
covered my mic.
Yeah, there's literally other mics.
Any listeners?
Oh, you don't have any listeners?
I don't know.
That's fine. I'll listen to
That's
this.
fine.
I mean, I'll just hit play and walk away from my phone, but I mean,
Yeah,
it'll show
that's
up on
fine.
as a listen just
I'll
to say.
take it and just then do it again and then keep doing it forever.
Okay.
It'll be like Sisyphus in the mountain.
I'll just hit repeat. Does he think it counts like that? I think it's downloads. I think it just counts the download.
Well, ours is on SoundCloud.
Does it show plays or does it show
shows
downloads?
plays.
Plays.
Just, you don't download SoundCloud shit. You just play.
Well, you
Oh.
can, but
Well,
like
you
no
can,
one
but
does.
like,
No one
yeah,
just
that's
everyone just
stupid.
like plays it.
Why would somebody want to save it when they
Because
can
mine like
stream it?
shows it like it lists them all as downloads, but then you can tell which ones are plays because it'll
Yeah.
show it'll break down the direct.
Oh,
This
really?
Is a boring fucking.
No.
I don't know why I just started talking about that.
Because we've been like the last 2 weeks we've been like struggling trying to get us on get on iTunes. So
Oh yeah, you gotta jump through some hoops when you're doing it in SoundCloud because you're trying to save money.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
No, you can do it.
Can you really?
The first podcast I did like 2 or 3 years ago.
Really?
I did it completely free through SoundCloud. You have to have a blogger. Basically, you have to have a blog set up that it then pulls the feed from on SoundCloud. It uploads. You set it up to SoundCloud to where it shoots it to the blog. And it posts it as a blog entry, and then iTunes can read the blog entry because it needs a constant source to hold it from. Wow, this is the nerdiest fucking. Is this?
I got it now. I know how to do that. I know how.
Google it though.
I knew that, but
I know. Okay, I got it. I got it. I figured it out.
It's a bitch to troubleshoot when something goes wrong. I'll tell you that. I only did like 5 episodes of
really?
that show. It's a pain in the ass.
So it's just worth it. Just go ahead and spend the money on.
I mean, really, it's the initial setup that's the hard part. If you're willing to do that, it's not that bad.
I assume that it's not.
But you can get it at all the same. You can get it to all the same places that you could as if you were paying for something. Mm-hmm. It's just the paying for something. They do a lot of that stupid work for you as far as the coding and having it places where it's stable to pull it from and all that. So
now we know.
Now we know.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm glad I could help you guys with some technical shit there.
Dun, 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 dun.
Always. And on the podcast as well.
Yeah, your listeners are like, thanks.
This is a DIY episode.
All right. So I guess we should probably just get into some funny stuff.
Do it yourself.
Are you guys down to get into some funny stuff? All right, guys.
Wait, we weren't being funny already?
Oh, we were, but we just wanted to.
We've lost all ability to be funny.
We sucked it all out in the first 15 minutes, and then we came back, and everybody was all unsure about the restart. Then we went into workout talks.
We're 15 minutes in again. Shit, we gotta
go ahead and delete it again.
Bring your shovel, everybody. Why is Kevin sending me YouTube links from 5 feet away?
Because he's. You need something to talk about.
Jesus Christ.
Was it something funny?
I don't know. It's a YouTube link. I don't know what it is.
Was it porn?
It's on YouTube.
They have porn now, I think, don't they?
I don't know.
They have, the you have to be 18 or over section. Don't they?
Yeah. Oh, this is the one. Kevin, I'm not watching
They have, the filter. They have, the safe search. I've seen tits on YouTube. Tastefully in music videos and shit.
Yeah, I just watched.
You don't like tastefully.
I just watched a video of
tits are always tasteful though.
Of Gigi Allen. Do you know Gigi Allen?
I do know who Gigi Allen was.
His video for a song with his punk band where he took a shit on stage and rubbed it all over his face and
that
got
was
arrested.
A lot of shows, I think.
Well, yeah, but it was a video. It was an official video for one of the songs.
Oh,
I can't remember what it was called though.
So did you jerk off to that, or
he jerked off with shit?
Ew, that sounds like a good way to get an infection.
So that was do we have an intro for this, John?
Yeah, we do. So this is everyone's favorite segment, Misconnections, guys.
My favorite.
It sounds like it should keep going and then just stop.
I wish it did. It was just building up. It was like. I'm just I was just starting to.
Well, I think it's
that's the whole point.
Yeah, because it'll let you down.
I was just starting to sway my head.
You kind of you want to believe in it, and then just like Craigslist Misconnections. Okay, so this one. Do you know what we do
No,
here? Okay,
tell me.
we just read some misconnections on Craigslist.
Simple enough.
And make fun of them.
I can do that.
People
Let's
are
do that.
sad, empty. We're reflecting our sad emptiness on them.
That's
after
what most
they
of my
did
comedy
it
is.
to on Craigslist. Okay, so this one is entitled "You Texted Me Today." It's male for woman in Excelsior Springs.
How does he know? But how does he know? Never
How's
mind.
it know?
I'm just saying it
How
was
can
a
you
text.
be sure in these times?
It was a text message. Well, that too. Never mind. Just go ahead. I don't know the story yet. Maybe
Okay.
I'm judging too soon.
How could I answer that? But you are hard to quit. I'm trying. How can I say that I miss your touch? The way you made me tremble? What you did to me? I drive by the places we would meet and it turns me on. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
That was a sentence. Y, all caps, Y-A. I want it again. Don't be mad. I'm trying to quit you, but you are the best I ever had. Wow, that was pretty good fucking rhyming. I deleted all numbers and email addresses. I still have it memorized. I need it, but I'm trying to move on.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I have so many questions.
Yeah,
first
go for
and
it.
foremost.
Please ask.
So this is a missed text. because he deleted the number or something.
Yeah.
But then he says that he still has them memorized.
Yeah.
So why are you putting this on Craigslist?
Just text her.
That's exactly. I'm not. Who is? I don't understand. Does anything ever actually happen for anybody off of misconnection?
We haven't found out yet. Like
Because when I met a random chick out somewhere, like, and I didn't get her number, like, my immediate thought isn't, well, I should go check Craigslist and see if she wrote something about that. Did I just lose? What just happened?
I just slowed it a little bit because I was screaming.
Oh, I yell a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I'll lean back.
Sorry, I'm yelling too when I'm reading.
Excited.
But yeah,
no, it's fine. It's fine. You can yell.
We've thought about putting up something on Craigslist, or finding someone and following through with them, like emailing them and telling them they're on the show or whatever.
I'm pretty sure
just seeing if it actually happens.
I feel like you have like a 25% chance of getting murdered.
Well, we're never gonna meet him.
Oh,
I'm not gonna meet him unless they trace our IP address and find out. All.
No, I mean they're not smart.
Terrifying.
They're using Craigslist to meet people.
Maybe they're like book smart, but not street smart.
They're definitely sad. Am I reading one?
Yeah.
I've already read it. It's awesome.
Wow.
You're capable.
Okay, this one's titled Pretzel Maker in Oak Park. This is an M4M, which I assume is a male for a male.
Male for manatee.
So, see, this actually kind of makes sense. But still, why they have, like, Grinder or whatever.
Yeah,
why aren't they just... I don't understand.
And they're in the same area.
Well, maybe that guy's not gay, though. Maybe the other guy...
I don't know yet. We gotta read.
He has a pretzel maker. Which is
that
up
a
in the
sex
air.
term?
That's up in the air.
That's a sex
term.
At the pretzel maker?
You like tie your dick in a knot and stick it in a butt, and then wait until it comes unloose, and then you come in the butt and you tie it up again.
And then you give them a
Is
high
that
five.
a pretzel?
I mean, it sounds like the shape of a pretzel, yes. It's by definition, I believe that is a pretzel.
And the butt did eat it.
So anyway, I want to find out about this pretzel maker.
Okay, please
so
do.
the pretzel maker in Oak Park.
Please let me stop talking about butts. Nuts.
You are a cute, tall young man. I heard someone say, Harry, please hit me. I have seen you many times and want to go out with you. Hope you see this. No, motherfucker, he's not going to see this. You know where he works. Just go to the fucking pretzel store and drop your number. That cute accent is obviously going to get you some dick. What do you mean he's not gay? That guy is definitely gay.
You sound like...
Please hit me.
And you know what? I regretted the accent I chose because as soon as I read "Please hit me," I knew it was a black man.
Please hit me. Did you?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know.
Just in your gut?
Yeah.
You feel in your gut?
That just seemed like a black person's shorthand sentence.
Please hit me.
Yeah.
You sounded like
please hit me. I can't. What's a gay black voice? Where's Jerome Tolliver when you need him?
Obama is.
I hate black people.
I was gonna say you sounded like one of a mother's androgynous female friend. Like she's a girl, but you don't like.
I was actually going for a gay guy. That was actually what I was going for, like a southern gay guy.
You sound like a bulldog.
Cool.
Bull lesbian. You sound like a lesbian bull.
Oh, well, that wasn't exactly what I was going for. The headphones are throwing me off, I guess. I don't know.
This one's got a locator.
See, that's what you need. At least that one makes sense.
It's near Buckner. Missing childhood friend. Oh my God, somebody find him. Man for man, Kansas City, Missouri. I'm looking for a lost friend that I haven't seen in 30 years. His name is Kevin G. George, and he lived...
Well, that's rude.
Why don't you Facebook him?
He lived... Yeah, you don't even know his middle initial, for fuck's sake. Unless he put the G and forgot to end it with Orge, then just spelled George again.
That'd be cool.
He attended Fort Osage High School and graduated in 1981. His birthday is in November. He joined the Air Force
this dude on blast.
and was a tech sergeant when I last saw him in 1986. He was on his way to Hill Air Force Base. If you know him, contact me. Why are you doing this to this man named Kevin G. George?
Misconnections for like people that don't have Facebook or any other form of technology. I assume they use dial-up fucking internet.
I assume that Kevin's parents made his middle name George because they forgot what his last name was. So Kevin George.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's
what other middle name is there that starts with G?
I mean, if he's young enough,
Glenn?
there was, word processing, so they would just copy-paste, which saves you a lot of time.
Yeah.
I wish my middle name and last name were the same thing. That way I could just, Copy paste on that second
What
part.
if your first and middle and last names was Ryan?
Like Stephen Brody Steven? I'm really jealous of him.
I knew a guy named Steve Stevenson. That was pretty great.
His parents didn't love him at all. They're like, you're gonna fail at life. You're gonna be a low end manager at a department store.
What if your name was Ryan?
I mean,
every time someone would say your name, it sounded like they were chanting.
Yeah, I'd get laid a lot more because I'd sound super popular.
Like,
every
you're
time
doing
somebody,
great at whatever you're doing.
Well, every time somebody yelled at me, think about it, because you use full names when you're yelling at somebody half the time.
Ryan.
I guess it's just your parents. My parents yelled at me in public a lot, though.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I have to go talk to people about my dick in public. That's not comedy. I'm just talking about what I do in my free time.
Like your therapist?
No, just strangers.
You talk about your dick to your kid?
I mean, he hears
just
me
to
a lot.
introduce him to like what he's gonna have to go through.
I mean, no, he's waiting in the car while I do it in parking lots.
Okay.
So, and it's hot, so I crack the windows.
Yeah.
So I mean, he does hear me because sometimes there's people close to the car, and I don't want to waste any time.
Do you like stop by to those people like outside that are flipping the signs and wearing like the saturated?
I do a
hats?
dick helicopter right out there in front window. 3 people have lost their jobs so far for running away. There's no understanding for those people at all.
Their boss is like, "You gotta stay, damn it, dick helicopter or not."
Yeah, dick helicopter.
A job's a job.
Yeah.
There are more dangerous things than a dick helicopter. Have you seen a real helicopter? It'll kill you. Dick helicopter, nothing.
And I feel bad for those kids because you know what? If you're spinning a sign, you did not have a lot of options.
They're not always kids though. Some of them are fucking full blown adults.
Yeah, and that's obvious. This was
just sad. Well,
I really want to know how many of them are mentally handicapped. Like, are those actual just normal people that needed a job?
The ones who can do it well aren't.
That's true. There is a skill there
really
that does not translate into any other facet of life. What else? You can spin those fire batons. Maybe that's what the fire baton dudes do during the day. Is they spin signs.
I've been able to spin a basketball on my fingers since I was like 5. So maybe they.
Well, you should join the fucking Harlem Globetrotters.
all my right-handed fingers. None of my left though.
Really?
Nope, can't do it. A little bit, but not really.
I can do it on my left, not on my right.
Are you left-handed?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Thanks, science.
I mean, I guess.
What's up, John?
All right.
Do you have another misconnection?
So I got one, guys. I got one for you.
All right.
Holly Quiznos, 2006. Man for Woman.
2006.
Warrensburg. You owned the Quiznos. You were married.
I do. Ha ha ha.
I learned you were unhappy and moved on. Please reply. I would love to chat.
I just...
At least that's like somewhat
specific. Want some demographics on what this... Or not... statistics. I want some statistics on what the success rate is on posting a fucking misconnection ad.
Well, you know what we have in this day and age.
Do you have statistics?
I'm going to...
Oh, that would be amazing.
All you got to do is ask Kevin, and Kevin will do it. He'll look up the...
Success rate. Well,
he's watching YouTube videos over there. That's what he's doing.
Of women's knees locking and then their legs breaking on a fucking leg press.
Why am I?
That's what he sent me. Why does
that sound sexy?
That's what he sent me. It's that video I was talking about.
Well, send it to me. I need something to jerk off to later.
Success rates of Craigslist. Whoops, can't spell.
There's no way there's factual numbers out there on that.
Yeah, probably not, but maybe.
How did you even find one from 2006?
Got one. I got something for you guys. I'm not going to read you the thing. So I'll just read you the title and who it's for.
Okay.
But it's more the funny what's the description of the person.
Okay.
So it's called Keeping It Moving, Man for Woman, and it's like lyrics, the song lyrics. But it's like, he's like 6'2", status single. But the funny thing is he says tree tattoo, : a little thing called self-respect.
What?
So they had a tree tattoo and self-respect?
I guess.
And a tattoo of a colon?
It's the most little random side
I don't know what that means.
This is his...
Yeah, I get what it's, why it's there, what that's supposed to be, but I don't understand what that means.
Exactly. It's just over on the side of his stats.
Yeah, there's nothing on these misconnections on any sort of success rate or.
No, because there's no real stats. Nothing. You know why? Because nobody wants to talk to those people.
It did have the 7 most romantic, but that's not what we're into.
No,
I don't want something well read, or well put.
Skinny dipping, man for woman, Olathe or close. Looking to go skinny dipping today or tonight. No expectations.
I love that he's up for it during the day.
Like where?
I know a community pool not too far away. If we go around 1 o'clock, most of the kids go home for lunch.
Very nude friendly.
Well, I mean, not so much nude friendly as I just do it and then run away very quickly before. The police have a very slow response time to this area. Let me tell you that right now.
No expectations, comma, just some good company in a fun way.
Let me tell you something. Every time I went skinny dipping with a girl, because it was in like middle school, there was an expectation that I was gonna like somehow touch her vagina or something.
Did you?
I mean, I raped 3 of them. Let's be honest.
Okay.
I mean, no.
I hope your mom listens to this.
She does not. There's no way she will.
She listens to Glazer Unfiltered. She's not going to listen to the Beer and Friendship Show.
I love that.
It took her 30 episodes of great Glazer.
No. You want to finish that, or you want to talk about that?
Talk about Glazer. Do we have a send off for that shit, or are you done on it?
Oh,
no, I don't think he was
it wasn't over yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was done.
Okay. So he said, looking to skinny dip today or tonight. No expectations, just some good company in a fun way. Open to couples or groups, as long as it's fun and you can host.
This guy just wants some naked friends, and you can host. Man, we should call him up. Be like, hey, we got 2 fucking pools, man. You ever been to the Ethans?
I'm a business professional, just passing through. So that
maybe he works for
See, it seems like that should be in like the hookup section or something.
Or
I don't know. That part at the end where he's like, I'm just passing through, which is code for, I just want to fuck when I'm in town.
Any swingers want to get naked in a pool?
All right, guys, that was Misconnections this week.
That was Misconnections.
See, you played that whole one. What the fuck? No, you played more on the first one.
All right, John, make it so. Do thy bidding. Cool.
All right. So what about your mom listening to your podcast? What are you talking about?
Well, okay, my mom doesn't listen to my podcast. My mom, like, my podcast is the Patrick Ryan Show, and my mom made it, 5 minutes into the second episode, and then sent me a text that told me she could no longer support me doing this.
Why?
Like, she couldn't listen to it. Like, it's too rough.
So this is like a year and a half ago, right?
Like, hearing me cuss and talk sexual and all that. And
fucking midgets and stuff.
So I'm like, well, you don't have to listen. You could just leave it, subscribe to where it downloads so I get the numbers. She's like, I don't even want to support you in this. Like, that's how against this I am. And I'm like, all right, fine. And
do you still love me? No.
No, she doesn't. But didn't come see me do stand-up for a long time again either, because I was just too dirty. I talked about dating and having sex with fucking women. Yeah. And, she just hated that. So it was a long time before she came and saw me do stand-up. And so when she finally saw me again, I was featuring by then. Mm-hmm. And so she thought it was an improvement.
Okay.
She seemed less ashamed of what I was doing, which was good. But I do another podcast, Glazer and Filter, at Stanford's every week.
Are you like a co-host?
I co-host and produce that show.
Okay, nice. Who engineers it? Do you engineer as well?
I do everything.
Okay,
all behind the scenes shit. I do all that.
I feel you, bro.
So, which is with Craig Glazer, which is one of the owners of Stanford's, which is a very raunchy. He's a character. That's what I can say. Very interesting guy, but very dirty, and not something I figured my mom would enjoy. But we started doing it as a video podcast also last week.
Oh, nice.
And my mom watched that, I guess, tonight maybe. And so I got a text from her just a little bit ago before we started this that I just watched you on Glazer Unfiltered 29. So nice to see you having fun and in your comfort zone. And I am not sure if that's passive aggressive or not. Like, because I know my mom, like...
The times they are changing.
Okay, because there was a picture, I when I got my headshots done, I had a picture on Facebook of me, like, laying on a bed with a boa and a mic. Because, like, I was in this photographer's studio, and she had, like, this, like, separate, like, bedroom setup where it had, like, a nightstand. It looked like a full bedroom because she does, like, lingerie stuff for, like, women and their... Like, women take pictures for their husbands and shit. And I'm like...
You think that's what your mom does?
No. No. Oh, God,
the photographer.
This is the photographer where I got my headshots. And she's like, tells me I can grab shit out of costume. So I grabbed, like, a bow, and I'm like, can we take some pictures in there.
It'd be cool if she had an actual boa.
So, and she had like a prop mic laying around. So I grabbed a mic, wrapped a boa around my neck, and like starts sexy posing on this bed, like laying in it all sorts of different ways. Then like I like try to remember ways I've seen chicks model on beds, and then tried to mimic those positions and those faces and shit. And I made one of them like my cover photo on Facebook. And my mom, it's probably still up. My mom commented on it. My son, the comedian, so proud. And I'm just like, wow, that's passive aggressive.
Oh man,
shit. And so when I get that text from my mom, you know,
man.
So nice to see you having fun and in your comfort zone. Like I hear it in this very condescending tone.
You look like Danny Bonaducci.
Oh, did you pull up the picture?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Holy shit! It is a nice, like, elaborate, nice little
Every
bed.
time I do comedy on burlesque shows now, that's my photo on their shit. Like they posted.
Do
on
they
other
think you're also gonna do burlesque?
I don't know. I assume people
Just
that are
because of
looking
that?
at their event on Facebook or whatever assume that I'm. Well, I think they say I'm a comedian.
Just put on.
I think it's the curls. It's the curls that really do it. That's what sends it overboard.
Your face.
Your
is
curls
great.
are so noticeable.
Oh, man.
But there are so many more of those pictures
Oh,
too.
man.
Like I only
Believe it.
put out that one, and the photographer wanted to put a bunch of them out. She's like, "These are hilarious. I really want to post these like in one of my portfolios." I'm like, "Why would you want to put this in a portfolio?"
This is nothing
Because
good.
you look like a fucking idiot, Pat. It's
But
great.
I have ones like where these sprawled back with my legs like out wide and just like laying back like this boa wrapped around my neck, just back on this bed.
Oh man.
So,
Hello, potential comedy.
which
suitors.
once I pull down that poster for that show next week,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pull out another
Go
one.
back.
I'm gonna use a new one.
Oh.
I have others.
Yeah.
I have so many more. Like she.
Do you have the like laying on your back with your
Yep.
with the legs up and crossed and like holding your tits out like Marilyn
Oh, I
Monroe?
didn't do that.
Oh damn it! Okay.
I think I did upside down though, like that.
Really?
Like laying backwards with my feet up, like up by the pillows and stuff on the wall, and then looking back over, like looking upside down. I think I did it like that. I think I did do it like that.
God, I gotta go to some photo shoots with you. We gotta tandem these.
I can give you the photographer's name and stuff. It's Erica, the photographer. She's actually out in Lee
the
Summit.
card from you before.
Probably.
You have them at your place.
She's really cool, and so I pimp her to anybody that's like I need headshots because I've had headshots from other people before.
Wasn't this fun?
It was terrible.
Right.
Like they literally didn't tell me what to do. They're like, just be you, and I'm like,
Be a comedian,
I'm like, I don't know.
but don't fucking talk.
He took the person that did mine took. I ended up with 800 pictures.
Holy shit!
That
Were you
I
there for
had
a
to-
week?
No, it was literally like an hour. Like he just mass fucking snapped. Like I was moving. Like I have
get one or two that are good.
I have motion pictures of me like smiling, not smiling.
It's like, I want all this.
No, that was just the deal. Like he gave me a decent price, which so I wouldn't shit on the dude too much because he gave me a good deal.
What was his deal? What did he do?
He basically just took a shit ton of shots and put them on a disc for me, but just gave me everything.
Yeah.
But didn't go through and edit it or fucking tweak any of them. Like the chick that did mine the second time.
So if someone were blown out, they're blown out. If like
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I had to pull out the blurry ones
Right.
and all that shit. Like there was a lot of shit pictures in there. Like I think at the end of it, I ended up with like 50 that I was like happy with. And it took
out of 800.
It took
You should've-
900.
Out of 9, you should at least got like 300 pictures that you
You
liked.
would think, but most of them were the same.
Were they just like? Was she just like going like this, just like throwing it around? Like was the person just throwing it around?
No,
like,
it was literally just okay. Stand there. At one point, he had me. The one that was bad had me like just go ahead and start telling me a joke, and just like took a shit ton of pictures of me with like me talking basically, and most of those were terrible. But no, I was when I went and did the shit with Erica. No, it was only like I think I was there an hour and a half, and I ended up with maybe 120, and 80 of them are usable. Like
That
she
works.
didn't take a shit ton. Like she was able to just kind of know, and
Yeah.
we did probably 5 or 6 different backgrounds. Like did a whole bunch of different shit,
Sure.
and she just directed the whole thing. She's like, okay, go change into whatever other clothes. We'll go over here. Now we're gonna go outside. I talked her into the bed shots. Well, she wanted to do the bed shots. Like, I feel like she was like, it'd be funny if you got on the bed. And I think she did say that, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I want to get on the bed. Let's do that. I was hoping you'd say something.
You have a goddamn bed. You got it? Of course.
Well, she showed me some samples of the chicks that did it, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, let me ruin everything here.
Let me just roll around all over it.
But no,
let me smuff it up.
My gross comedian skin on this bed.
I am seriously, I'm just trying very hard not to change looks again now in any way, like, because I don't want to have to get headshot. Now I have ones with me with a beard and
that's
glasses.
That's why you don't have a beard anymore.
And ones without a beard and glasses. Yeah. So pretty much anything I do look-wise, I've got headshots to cover it already. I'm good for like 10 years.
Wow.
Nice. And you, if you don't mind me, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29?
Yeah,
okay.
Damn it.
And you still have that baby face that you can still look younger.
And this is like 16
years. You could pull off like 24.
This
like
is like 16 years
of
smoking heavily too. Like this is like 16 years of like drugs and alcohol. And it's like, yep, still look as fucking young.
This is what it does to me.
Yep.
Do a goddamn
it's probably
thing.
just the snapback.
Like, seriously, if you hold up a picture of me at 16 next to me, the only difference is the bags around my eyes. Like, my eyes look heavier now. Like, that's really the only difference. Basically, nice. And the pain, and the life isn't there anymore.
The life stories.
Yeah. There was a twinkle in my eyes at one point.
Like it just came off the Amistad.
Yeah, it's gone.
And,
is that a bad thing to say?
I talk about Amistad in one of my jokes. I don't know. Is that bad to say?
I don't know. I don't know if the Amistad is a touchy subject. Just because it was the middleman. You never shoot the middleman.
No, I have that fucking joke about dragging a black kid through a mall on a leash, where I say it's a bad cut. I switch back and forth between Roots or Amistad. I've started saying both, and then just you pick your favorite reference, and that seems to get a laugh too. I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, just fucking fill it up. Give this joke some layers. It's important.
Might as well.
Did you throw the? Oh, okay. I thought you threw the koozie in there too. Not that I care. I don't want the koozie.
No, I would be worried about your rape koozie. You definitely don't want to lose this. I'm sure you just go out and just picks up ladies.
I gotta keep rocking against rape.
Black koozie that says "not asking for it." Rock Against Rape 2014.
Yeah, man, it's fun.
Which we missed that one. That was on the lost episode, wasn't it? When we talked about the koozie.
Yeah, the lost episode.
The lost part of it.
And then I came up with the swingers party that is already a thing.
That you already invented?
Yeah. Yeah. Just bringing up old wounds now. Just bringing up old wounds.
Just like normal.
Guess we should probably just end the podcast now, then, shouldn't we? Just
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm gonna go run off into the woods behind the fucking apartment
and live there.
Yep, that's the plan.
Until I die.
I saw berries. I'm good.
I can survive.
For now.
As long as there's some berries.
And there's a pool I can drink out of.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The chlorine's safe, right? The plants love it.
That's where I'll get my sex.
Plants love it.
I'll also get my sex at the pool.
I've seen some feral cats out there. You can get some feral cats.
Well, that's gonna be my companionship.
Hit them up.
I don't fuck cats.
Hit them up, boo.
Is that inappropriate on the podcast?
I did it before your intro. Who cares? Oh, we missed the intro though. The intro was jacked. The original intro.
If we were still striving for that first episode's quality, you guys.
Never forget.
Never ever forget.
What's the date?
Was this the one where we did the workout section?
Yeah.
Oh god damn.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Jesus
sadly.
Christ.
Well.
Dude, people are posted in pages. Sorry.
I know, right?
I wasn't gonna say anything because I wasn't gonna insult people I haven't met that I just watch on Facebook.
You ever met Jeff?
Oh, I'm happy to. Shouldn't say that.
I'm not gonna insult anyone, but I'm happy I never met him.
Who's Jeff?
He's alright. He lives in Independence. He's a comedian.
And what about?
He just posts on Facebook a lot because he has his own shows. And
I have heard so many weird stories about him, and then seen enough weird things that have been posted. I don't know. God damn it.
He's an interesting person.
He's an interesting.
I got questions now.
There's nothing terrible. I don't know.
I've only met him once, and I've heard some stuff, but he's not so bad.
I didn't mean to talk shit on your podcast. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. Grow up. You know better. You've run like 10 different podcasts.
I know, and I'm usually a lot more careful online about fucking calling people.
I guess you don't have to do.
I'm over here and I'm playing it all fast.
You don't have to give a shit.
You're all loosey goosey because like you're like
shit.
because like I don't have to do any of the engineering part of it.
At least you don't have to give a shit. Like
it also means I won't be able to fucking cross out those names in the editing because that's what would happen on mine is I just go back and there'd be a fucking half a second delete where it'd just be you hear the whole sentence except for where the name was. There's actually
everybody's like, yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, it's not that bad. There's been a few episodes where stories have been told, and I go back and I pull.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm
with me.
No.
Okay. Really? So you'll go back and edit stuff.
Self-conscious about it.
Yeah,
I never do that with the podcast because it's like it's supposed to be like a fluid thing.
I don't know.
Tell him now. Talk shit on Pat. How Pat runs shows. Do it.
No, that's
full circle. I'm just curious on like how you run your pod. Like,
what do you mean?
It's interesting. It's like seeing how someone like eats spaghetti.
Oh, it's mainly. I mean, I mainly only edit myself, or unless somebody asks to, hey, can you pull that about where I drop so and so's name or whatever.
It doesn't. We talk a lot of shit in this scene. A lot of shit talking, guys.
Yeah.
Especially about Kevin.
Wait, is it true about this? What, the scene talks a lot of shit?
I don't know.
Yeah,
there's some divides and like
there's
people
some
who don't like other people and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but it doesn't seem like a big enough.
Oh, it's
a big enough.
It's not that it's just so spread out that there's cliques, kind of clique-ish.
It's gangs. There's gangs.
It's just based on the city they're in. Really.
Even within people that are still in same general areas and the same general shows and venues.
Like it's less independence now than it was before I showed up. Because from what I understand, there was a rift between Independence people and Kansas City people for a time.
I didn't even really know Independence did comedy.
They had it like when I
go there and do burlesque shows.
When Jeremy Smith was first starting out, they had that one open mic at that Mexican restaurant.
That was in Lee Summit, though.
Oh, okay, was it?
I don't think anything's ever happened in Independence. That's what I meant by that. I know there's people from Independence, and I didn't mean that by it.
Lakewood and Independence, or
that's
Lee
Summit.
I always mix them up.
That's what I mean. I don't know of anything
that actually. Right. I might be
that's what I mean.
Lee
Like
Summit, then.
Only things I've ever done in Independence were, like I said, burlesque shows, and those were
what
like
I'm talking about.
Shriners. Fucking.
How was that?
Those are fun. I really like doing burlesque shows. Actually, they don't pay terribly, and fucking.
I want to do a burlesque show.
They're fun because you get to hang out with chicks that are getting naked. Of course, I don't know. At some point, I'm assuming there must be pervy comics that have like molested these chicks or something. Because like they all look at me like I'm some dirty pervert.
Really?
And I'm like I'm just here quietly.
I'm just hot.
like I feel bad for going in the dressing room to like drop off my bag and stuff. Like I don't hang out in the dressing room because I'm like. I assume you just think I'm being pervy and trying to like watch you change. I just don't want to hang out of the fucking out in the showroom or whatever. But yeah,
I've never done one.
So I just sit in the green room by myself with my head down, staring at my phone, so nobody thinks I'm staring at their tits.
Snapbacks for, so you can't.
Which is weird because they're all there for other people to stare at their tits.
Yeah.
It's a very confusing.
I'm just so goddamn confused as a man.
am.
What is the etiquette?
And I'm a comic. They're like I just want to joke around about the whole thing, and it's all art, and they're very sensitive about it. You can't do that. It's kind of like poets.
Well, you can't critique anything of what they're doing.
No, they're
some comedians are like that too, though. Like super sensitive and protective, and like somebody critiques them. But some are very receptive.
Well, most of them are gonna quit comedy.
Well, that's fine then.
That's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. It's bad. I see it two different ways. Like the scene could stand to get bigger. And we can have better comics, but just to get more attention, just like more attention.
Want more comics?
I want more. So more comics. You're naturally gonna get a decent one out of like a pool of new ones, a decent one or two. You know what I mean? More often than not. Chances are. So you just want more comedians. Will you agree with me on this? Damn it!
No.
I mean, I came
more. We've got enough. We need more people that want to go to shows.
Well, like that.
That's really it's not mean because you would get the more comics with.
I just want more friends.
You get that too. If you were funnier. I'm just playing.
It's intimidating how funny I am. That's
I don't
the
even want
problem.
to hurt your feelings. I know you're at a low point right now. You're bottoming out.
I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I'm full of Tampico.
Yeah, I don't know how you could feel good on 1% juice.
It's all sugar.
It's better than alcohol at this point, so I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah, we got a sugar crash coming. I don't know how long you guys do shows
That's
for.
what the water's for in there.
That's not
some
going
water.
to help. It's going to level you
The
out.
milk is for.
That's not going to help either.
I'm just
That's
not going to
make
think
your
about it.
stomach hurt at the end
Well,
of
it's
that.
going to be perfect because I'll be able to fall asleep then.
You should probably shove some more pizza rolls
Whatever.
down your fucking throat.
I don't know why I ate pizza rolls. I didn't need those at all.
Dude, from what I gather, you eat pizza rolls for at least, if I had to guess, 6 meals a week.
Yeah.
Like, I bet that bag...
Give or take.
I bet that bag of 90 that you pulled out doesn't even last a week.
About 2 weeks.
No, there's
Yeah.
no fucking way.
Yeah. Well, because
you're a grown man, you eat at least 20 at a time.
15-ish. Yeah, about 15,
My
20.
7-year-old eats 15.
Well, I
And
eat them
he's
for
the size of your
breakfast.
leg. Ugh.
Well, not for breakfast. I wake up at noon or 11, whatever.
That's breakfast.
I ate them about 11:30.
Breakfast is whatever the first meal of the day
Well, yeah,
is.
so I eat them for breakfast. But sometimes I'll have other stuff. I'll go get some Subway or some other shit. I don't know.
How old are you now, Aaron? You're like 23, right?
24.
Dude, you do not have very many
What
years.
did you do when you were 24 with food?
I feel like my stomach had already given up on pizza rolls by that point.
Well, that's the thing. Good thing about me is that it hasn't yet. Because I just
dude,
started
that
eating
time
them again.
is-
It's coming.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know that.
Yeah, it's not going to be long.
I'm going to have
before-
to get back on lunch meat, and that's the next... I can do lunch meat for a little while again, and then pizza rolls again.
Really? Is
Probably.
that
Or I'll
what
just
you
have
do?
to
You
learn how to
like,
cook. Or do actually cook. I know
I'm
how
going
to
to be
cook,
honest
I
with
just
you.
don't want
Chicks
to.
really like it if you cook.
Yeah, they
I
do.
don't
They
really
love
care.
it.
Like, I cook for my chick most
I don't
of the time.
like-
My chick rarely cooks. Which I'm fine with, because I know how I like shit.
I'm at a low point.
I know why I like shit.
I'm at a low
I'm a
point.
picky fucking
That's
eater.
true. That's the truth. That's the true statement.
You mentioned I was at a low point. I'm at a low point in that I don't want to have a chick at all for a while.
So you're finally coming out, huh? Good
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
I support you.
I'm asexual.
You can get married now and everything.
I can get married to myself.
What if you can do that and then claim the tax credit? I don't think you can.
Could you? I don't know.
No.
You'd probably have to make a certain amount of money.
I am two people, but am one. Like this is the math.
What if you had a doctor that like diagnosed you as schizophrenic? Could you technically marry yourself then? It's like there is 2 of me in here, and they're fucking all the time up there, just
But
constantly.
there's not 2 of you out there.
Oh, what if I had 2 dicks?
Does dick constitute humanity?
I mean, when it comes to men,
Life?
isn't that what really defines us?
I would say so.
What? Like yeah.
No, anatomically, you had,
Well,
you had the right word, but you weren't confident.
It
with
it sounded weird because anatomy. Yeah, that's because they're said differently.
Yeah.
Anatomy. That's why I fucked it up.
Words are hard.
All right. Do all right. I can say Tampico pretty well.
The point is, if you have 2 personalities and you have 2 dicks, maybe you have 2 sets of balls also.
You don't get
that
2
would be
sets of
uncomfortable
balls.
to walk with. There's got to be somebody that had 2 sets.
Yeah,
of balls.
but if he had
3
2 sets of
happens
balls,
all the time.
if he had 2 sets of balls, he probably didn't have 2 dicks.
Why not? Why isn't that
I
possible?
don't know because it probably happened because he absorbed his twin in the womb.
I feel like the 2 dick thing is a normal, not a normal thing, but it is a thing that happens more often than you probably think.
It happens more often than 4 balls.
So there's got to be somebody that has all 6.
There probably is. I mean,
All
there's any
6.
number. There's any number of possibilities.
I mean, how do you think polygamy got started?
Just long before. I don't know.
Dude with multiple dicks and
That
balls.
was pretty normal.
You got very serious about that. Yeah.
I'm trying to think now.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
remember hearing a lot about polygamy before Mormons. But that's normal around here.
I think Mormons are the main ones that are into that.
Well,
at this
yeah,
point.
but it's been going on for a long time.
Oh yeah,
Thousands of years.
simpler
That's what I was thinking of.
Simpler times. You could
Where you could just get a squire and he was also your butt buddy.
Yeah, the Romans were weird.
Greek. And Romans. Greek mostly.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Did
But
they have
the Romans kind of got big.
They're
No,
broke.
they had the philosophers and the teachers and all that shit. They had like
Well, and look at them now.
boys. They had boys.
Look at them now. They're fucking broke.
Yeah, the Greeks.
That's what you get, guys. Zeus is pissed.
Several thousand years later.
Poor Greeks.
A couple thousand years later, it's finally coming back on you.
Not enough euros to save you guys.
Yeah.
The sandwich, not the euro.
I was really hoping they were going to secede.
Greece?
Yes.
For
You
America?
really thought that was that wasn't gonna happen. They were not going to like.
No,
like,
I knew
okay.
they weren't, but I really wanted it to happen.
That would've been, we could just take them as
Just
a
because
state.
everybody's like, that's going to fuck up the world economy. I'm like, have you seen Greece? Like, they have tourism. That's it. Like, what is their dollar not being involved anymore? What is that really going to do to us? I don't feel like that's going to affect me at all in Middle America. I don't feel like it's going to affect America at all.
I think we'll be all right.
I don't feel like we're doing a lot of training monetarily with Greece. And if so, why? They've been having financial problems for
They don't
years.
do much.
We should have pulled out on that shit.
The only good thing
ago.
they've done is not do anything. Like knock over their old fucking antiques and shit.
Yeah, that's kind of their...
They just kind of keep it, and people keep coming. And they got beaches, which is nice. They got the Mediterranean, which is
their
nice.
tourism's hurting right now. Like,
Is
all their
it?
banks are shut down right now.
Well, I know that part, but I was saying, like, when this was going down, the whole seceding thing. Or before.
Oh, you talking about from a couple of years ago or whatever, when they
Yeah.
were talking about breaking away from it?
When there was, like, a revolution.
Yeah, then they got bailed out,
Mm-hmm.
and... Yeah, I don't know.
I know they're broke now.
I mean, yeah.
They've been broke for a while.
My point
Only
is...
so much tourism.
I just wanted to kind of see them go wild, wild west over there, and just... Yeah, I'm talking
There
about
are
the
no
Will
rules.
Smith movie. Three
Bunch of half
wild...
guys in spiders and
Yeah,
shit.
there was 3 wilds in there on purpose, because it was a movie reference.
2 wilds.
Was it just Wild Wild West?
Wild West.
No, it was Wild
Oh,
Wild.
it was for- no, it was
Wild
Wild
West. Yeah, it was Wild Wild West, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about the song.
Joey Wild.
The Wild Wild West.
Like,
I guess. Yeah, I guess it is too. It's just a weird rhythm because I'm hearing the song.
So there's
with
3
Drew
beats,
Hill,
but there's
yeah.
2 different ones.
You remember that song?
Words
Yeah,
are
of course I do.
hard.
Yeah,
You remember that song with Drew Hill?
Of course. Drew Hill?
It was Drew. It was the Drew Hill gang.
That made the Wild Wild West song?
They did it with Will Smith. That was
did
them
they?
singing.
No, I don't
Methods.
know who Drew Will
It was
is.
Cisco before he broke out with the thong song and was still with the Drew Hill gang or Drew Hill,
Uh-uh.
whatever they were. Maybe they're just Drew Hill.
I don't know anything. You're old.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what the thong song is, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you know who this Cisco is?
Yeah.
He dyed his hair silver. Guys
Yeah.
pierced their belly buttons for a summer.
Oh, yeah.
That was a thing.
I was
yeah.
8. I was
Dudes
8.
were piercing
I
bottom
was
belly
8
button.
when that came out, so I was more into the Baja Men.
Oh god.
And Aerosmith.
You don't know good music, sir.
Yeah.
When I was, I don't remember what I was listening to when I was 8.
Fun
I don't know what I was listening to when I
I
was.
think I was listening to Christian music at that point.
Hell yeah, brother.
And Oldies 95.
Yeah.
Oldies 95.
99.7 KY.
I wasn't allowed to listen to that.
Classic rock?
Yeah, it was too rough. We listened to just Oldies 95 and
Alright.
Christian comedy. I listened to a lot of
A
Christian
lot of
comedy.
Dave Coulier.
No, more like Christian.
More
Christian.
Christian.
What's Christian comedy?
You know who Mark Lowry is?
No.
He's actually been at Stanford's and stuff.
Is
but
he
yeah.
the guy from
I mean, I don't think he's around anymore.
the black guy?
No, he's a white guy.
Oh, I'm thinking of that.
But yeah,
Fuck,
that is my
whatever his
first.
name.
My first memories of secular comedy was Jeff Foxworthy.
He's
The
a
You Might Be a
Christian,
Redneck.
too. Yeah.
That's Christian comedy.
Jeff
Secular.
Foxworthy was it? No.
But Christians love him. He's not like branded Christian comedy. He's redneck comedy, but he's a Christian, staunch Christian.
Yeah, the Lowry that I just said, that was
Uh-uh.
a true Christian. Well, I'm just,
So
I'm
what's
sure-
their jokes about?
Family and stuff, just really,
yeah, just
really
very
lighthearted.
clean. Me and Dennis actually, my mom got me some Christian DVDs for Christmas.
Really?
I don't know if I told you about that.
Uh-uh.
No.
Got me
I
a
haven't
bunch
seen
of-
you since before then, I think.
Yeah, for Christmas, my mom got me 5 DVDs. Got me Jim Gaffigan,
Yeah.
John Panay, and Brian Regan. 3 specials that are all on Netflix,
Mhm.
which we talk about things on Netflix all the time. Like,
Yeah.
my mom knows I have Netflix, which is weird that she spent money on those 3 DVDs, first of all. And then got me 2 Christian comedy DVDs that on
We're
the
also
cover.
on Netflix.
No, they're not on
Oh.
Netflix. There's no way they'd make it on Netflix.
They have Christian
It was-
comedy
I'm sure they
DVDs
do,
on there, or
but it was
movies.
terrible. No, the production company that put it together, like the tour, their website wasn't available anymore. These DVDs were from 2009 and 2010. So in 5 and 6 years, this thing's gone belly up. 2 of the comics still work. Like they do like churches and like corporate events and shit like that. But they were awful. Actually, and it was weird. Like they made fun of like Bible stuff.
Really?
But it was weird watching like them do it in a church. Because I'm pretty sure that's where
like
these DVDs were filmed. Yeah, like we're filming like a mega church. And to have all these Christians laugh at like jokes about the Bible. So I'm like, it's kind of like black people saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Like, they can do it, but nobody else will. And Christians can make fun of Christians.
I think
like they were making fun of the Bible.
They were like how a normal comedian would make fun of the Bible.
Yeah, like stories in the Bible. Like, isn't this weird that so-and-so did this? I bet he was walking down and he was like, man, I don't want to go over there. Some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't want to get in this fish. And God was like, Jonah, motherfucker, you got to do that shit.
Yeah, something like
and
that.
And Jonah's like, but it's a motherfucking fish.
But he sounded like Morgan Freeman, and that's what made it okay.
Yeah.
Like Jonah's like, okay, just for a little while. God's like, no, for 3 fucking days. And then Jonah's like, oh, gosh.
And we were actually talking about this on my podcast yesterday, because me and Dennis were, and I really think it is. And most of the comedians started up talking like their opening was talking about how they were Christian.
Yeah.
It's like they set up like, look, we're all on the same side. But isn't this story kind of fucking weird?
They pulled him in and then they kind of let him.
So I'm like, you know what? And the thing was, I bet I could have pulled any of those bets and just gone and done them at a church just as the comedian I am, if they knew who I was. And they would think I was making fun of them, their religion, and all of it, and it wouldn't be okay.
If you went dressed as what you're dressed as now, yes.
I mean, probably.
If you wore like a button-up shirt and kind of slick back your hair a little bit, maybe even not even slick back, you just kind of...
I would have to like address that I'm a Christian.
Yeah,
to start,
well, I think
that would make it okay.
Because then if you did it like this now, the way you're dressed, and you told them you were a Christian, they'd be like, "Oh, just a hardcore Christian. He's just being him."
Pretty much. So I mean, but like me and Dennis wanted to watch it because we wanted to see if maybe there is something here as far as maybe
something
well, even an insight into being clean.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like several of them had guitars, which was fine.
Yeah. Did you laugh at all?
No. Not even because it was bad. Like that was what Dennis was like, I expected to laugh at people being terrible.
They were just bad, or was it just like a different, completely different demographic style?
No, it was like the kind of, I don't know, like they weren't funny.
Was it just easy?
Yeah.
Like they knew what they were pandering to their Christian crowd.
2
with
gay
money.
brothers from Tennessee went up. One of them had a guitar, and then they
they were gay?
They acted gay.
Oh, man.
They redid, like they changed the lyrics to like Jimmy Crack Corn or something like that. Like an old time song that
Jimmy
was
watched porn and lost his head. Jimmy watched porn, got his head cut off.
Some like royalty free music, and then they played that on the guitar and then just changed the words basically, and that was most of their act.
Really? Do you know what it was called? Those DVDs?
Oh,
is it a cool God pun?
No, it wasn't.
Christian Comedy Slam 2000.
No, it was the Comedy Bus Tour was the name of the company that did it. And I think it was just the comedy showcase or something like that. But it said on the DVD, most fun you'll have till you get to heaven.
Oh, awesome.
I'm like, great. Wow, that's quite a catchphrase.
There was from what I watched it like probably a year ago, but there's a Christian comedy showcase. There's 2 of them on Netflix, stream, and I tried watching the first one, and it was at a mega church. Got in about 5 minutes and just
you're like, no, man, can't do this.
Well, it's just like he's just being so nice and understanding, and like, do you want to do this? Like, you know what you're doing. You're trying to be a comedian. Do you want to be a comedian, or you just want to be a cool pastor?
Yeah.
Because I think that's a lot of Christian comedies. Like, they're just cool pastors.
I think
that are witty but still.
We watched the outtakes
God.
on it, like not the outtakes, but they had like interviews afterwards. One dude cried on it, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not an outtake. That's sad.
But one of the ladies was like a youth pastor. I think maybe at the church where they held this, like it kind of started seeming like a lot of these people were like somehow affiliated with this church, and they got like the church had cameras and they filmed it. And then they
what about a comedy?
They slapped together a DVD because I looked him up on Amazon to see like what it was, like how my mom found this. Couldn't hardly find them on Amazon. The DVDs, there's like 6 of them, and they're going for like
at church.
They're going probably. She
She
might have seen it at church. Yeah. But they were like $1.50 a piece on Amazon.
Oh. The pastor's hungover. We're just gonna watch these fucking things.
it was like teachers in school when they showed you a video. They're just hungover, pretty much. So.
I mean, go for it if you want to be a Christian comic. Fine, but at least try.
Some of them are working though, and one guy had a bunch of dates on his thing.
Was that half of his set just saying all of his dates?
He played guitar and sang shitty songs and had a bunch of neck hair. like so much neck hair. When they showed him from the front, you could see it poking out around the sides of his shoulders and shit. And then when like they show like the behind it, there's
shave.
Just
Should have been his opener.
He was obviously single and he had no woman to take care of that. I think that's what it was. And he's uncoordinated. He couldn't do it himself. I don't know.
He's too busy playing the sweet riffs.
I mean, it was
guitar.
It was a very
eye-opening experience.
The DVD was like each one was like an hour long, and we fast forwarded through most of that. Like we would give each person like 2 minutes, and then I like try and fast forward into.
We know what you're gonna be.
Like
now.
the middle of the act.
Yeah.
And like, nope, still that.
Man, I gotta watch these.
One guy went through like some Bible stories like chronologically and just kind of made little jokes about all the shit that was happening in the story. It was really weird.
I don't know if you're gonna pick a book to, write jokes about. That's the one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill you over it.
So I'm sorry I don't have those DVD names for you
all
off the top of my head. I know that's probably got to be.
You're so unprofessional. It hurts my head.
It does.
I'm upset I watched them, and I've really been meaning to call my mom and be like, "So where did you find these?" Because like it wasn't like they were the first thing to pop up on Amazon if she searched Christian comedy. Because I tried that. You can't find them that way. You have to like specifically search them.
What did pop up when you searched it?
Other things.
Just like coloring books and shit?
No, there's a lot of Christian comedy DVDs out there. There's actually a decent scene, I'd say, of Christian comics that like traveled churches and stuff.
I'm pretty sure Jim Gaffigan's Catholic.
I don't think Catholics like comedy.
Well, loose.
I mean, like, I don't think he's performing in cathedrals or anything.
No.
Like, those aren't his corporate
They take that shit.
Although the Catholics do have some money to spend.
England serious.
But but yeah, I think they probably make decent money.
Yeah, more than likely.
Because like I've had family like invite me to church like with like there's a comedian coming and tickets were like $15.
Shit, all right.
And some of those churches will hold 1,500, 2,000 people.
It's a fucking auditorium.
And they'll get a good majority of their congregation to come to that. Like I bet those dudes actually do all right. And it's a church, and I bet they let the comic have most of the money.
Probably.
Like I really think we're missing something here.
There's probably because it's a church. Is there taxes and stuff like that? Do you get off on that, or
I don't know?
Because you did a church thing.
Because church is tax
That's
exempt.
like the safest way to get away from paying taxes. Be a Christian comic.
It's like, dude, I was doing church. And then say
you're like just a motivational speaker or whatever.
I spoke there, spoken word.
But I was just speaking. It happened to be funny, quote unquote.
This sounds like an Always Sunny episode.
It really does. Like we're starting one like this is going to be a scheme we're trying to do.
The gang goes Christ.
We're going to try and do, you guys. I'm down to try. Like me and
Let's do it.
See, the thing is, I don't even know how to start writing it because it was awful.
Yeah.
Like I need to watch some more.
Just write really bad, clean material about the Bible.
Pretty much. And then I'll just go by a different last name yet again. Like maybe I'll use my real last name for my Christian comedy career.
Because you got to be truthful.
So maybe I'll do that. And then I can separate it all. And finally, my parents can be proud of my comedy.
You're gonna be like the Clark Kent of comedy.
Something.
You're
And
Superman
then
is Patrick Ryan.
I do the 6
doing
o'clock.
Glazer.
I do the 6 o'clock shows at church, and then at 8 I'm at the club, doing my dirty set, and then doing the late
What's up,
show.
faggots?
It's like he just goes back and forth. He doesn't
That would
care.
be cool to do that until I got found out, and then that'd be a whole scandal,
Yeah.
and then I get more famous off of that.
It's like-
You guys, I
And
just
that's-
found my
Oh, man.
career path. I just made my 5-year plan right
There
here.
you go. I've been
I've
looking
been
for that,
searching
huh?
for it. I didn't know what I was gonna do.
It's right in front of you the whole time.
And he did at the Beer and Friendship Show.
I did work some shit out here tonight,
Yeah.
you guys.
This is
Nice.
this is where this idea is born.
It's basically we like to consider it as a hub, like a creation hub.
Creation.
And then we let people go
Ism.
off, and then since we're part of it, it's basically what it is.
I have a
own you
pilgrimage
now.
to
That's
make
that's basically how Napster got started.
Yeah.
Is because it started here.
Really?
Basically.
Yeah,
Wow.
a long
Yeah.
time ago. I was
wonder
only
what
I was only
happened to the
like
guy that made
7.
Napster. No, I remember Napster. I used the
Yeah.
shit out of Napster.
Yeah,
That
Napster was the
great.
shit.
It was great. I burnt so many CDs. I used to have the biggest book of CDs.
Mm.
I still have it somewhere. Actually, I have several huge books of just CDs.
Christian comedy.
You don't know
CDs.
nothing about that.
I've burned CDs. Fuck you.
I bet I actually
They
do
didn't have
have
Napster. I had LimeWire.
I've actually, I bet I bet I don't have any cassette tapes at this. At one point, I did have Christian comedy cassette
Did you
tapes
really?
when I was a kid. Yeah.
Is
No, I'm telling you,
did
my first.
met- Were you like all the old like great comics would remember like they would remember like a Lenny Bruce album or something or like
Yeah, mine's gonna be a Jim
George
Lowry.
Carlin,
A
yeah.
Jim Lowry.
Yeah. Who are
And
your inspirations? Jim Lowry, Dave Coulier.
yeah, Jeff
The
Foxworthy.
Fox.
Had the You Might Be a Redneck CD or tape. I had the
Bill Engvall.
I had the daily calendar too for the You Might Be a Redneck's 365.
Oh,
jokes.
awesome.
Every day I woke up as like a 9-year-old boy.
Time to
Peeled
get
back the next
going.
one. Yep. It's the highlight of my day. My childhood.
What
was
day is it
terrible.
today, Jeff? Oh, it's a funny day. They all end in Y, right? Funny. Funny.
Funny stuff.
If you've ever used 4 donuts to fucking get your truck to the fucking Quickie Mart, you might be a redneck.
Oh yeah, March 3rd.
Yep.
Do we have a thing we're doing?
Yes. So guys, you guys heard
Jesus.
of Urban? You guys have heard of Urban Dictionary, right?
Yes.
All right.
I created it
You created
with Kevin.
it. So I had some funny things. I didn't know
Flurban.
if you guys have ever heard of these things. Have you guys ever heard? Oh, okay, so I guess I should probably intro to the. We got new intro music to this one too.
Mom, don't watch this.
This one keeps playing.
I wish the other one had come.
All right, that was the test round. Anyway.
Did it say "Mom,
a-
don't watch this" in the beginning?
Yeah.
Hmm.
A lefty cappuccino.
Okay, what's the lefty cappuccino? That sounds like
Gay
like
speak.
an unfortunately born barista. Because being left-handed is retarded as
You
shit.
hold your tongue, sir.
Hey, buddy.
It's scientifically proven that we're more creative.
It's stupid
and
as
generally
fuck, mother.
smarter. Just saying.
It's scientifically proven that lefties grow vaginas when they're men
I'm gonna play with it too when it finally comes in.
with their right
Can't wait.
hand.
Are you familiar with what a lefty cappuccino is?
I'm not.
Let's see.
What is it?
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
It's when your boyfriend comes in your mouth, and you roll it around in your mouth until it's a foamy
Lather. Lack.
and you follow it with the next steps.
What are the next steps?
Once the foam is ready, you make
Ready.
a fist. It's basically cooking instructions. Here from here out.
Make sure your fist is at 200
Okay, well,
degrees.
explain it. I got it all frothy. Now what do I do with it?
Once the foam is ready, you make a fist, and with the left hand, you spit the cum in between your thumb and your index finger, and you slide your fist back over his cock, thrusty, leaving a nice wipey topping on the
So
head of the cock.
you're jerking him off with your No, don't do that.
That's stupid.
Your penis hurts after you come.
No, and I
Don't
just
touch it at all.
I
It's
just got
needles.
rid of that. I
Yeah.
don't want it back.
Don't reintroduce this back into my life.
Look, you can spit it if you want to. I don't really give a shit what you do with it, but you're not gonna
What
put
was
it
it?
back on my dick.
On that movie Problem Child, they tried to bring the kid back to the orphanage, didn't they? And they're just like, nope, can't do it. That's exactly the same thing. It should be called the Problem Child. Damn it! Urban Dictionary! I don't even know if that's what happened in that movie. I'm pretty sure, though. I love that movie.
Black people are doing some weird things with sex. I mean, that's what that website is, right? That's black people terms.
Is it? Yeah.
They say urban. I mean, we all know what that means.
Sprawling.
Do I not understand that website? I don't know. Maybe I don't.
It's okay.
All right. So the next one is.
See you. See you. Sorry, guys.
So the next one is
Too
nickelbacking. Do you guys
Okay.
know what nickelbacking is?
Is that playing shitty music or listening to shitty music?
Is that throwing a bunch of coins at homeless people?
I hope so. Because I do that all the time. I didn't know there was a name for it.
Only nickel.
Fun.
Only nickel.
I've been calling it having fun.
It's just nickels, so when they pick it up, they're just disappointed. They only got like 65 cents, and it felt like $3 in quarters.
Oh man, I got money to spare, so I'd take a few $100s out there. Actually,
Fill up with socks with coins.
well, I have like a CO2 gun
Yeah.
that launches nickels.
Oh. Like a,
So I mean, it really
like
leaves
a
a
potato
well.
cannon
Kind of, except it's automatic. So like,
for nickels.
I may have killed a couple homeless guys.
Probably did.
I mean, I don't.
Who's gonna know though, right?
I mean, they look dirty anyway, so I mean, nobody's gonna really be able to prove that I was the inflicting
Nickel
blow.
killer.
I mean, this might be incriminating, but other than that, I think we're fine.
Yeah, I saw it.
They'll never know
didn't
which.
do it.
They'll never know which homeless guys it was.
Why would I shoot a nickel at a guy?
They eat each other. I think that's how it works. That's why you never see any dead homeless people. The other homeless people eat them, which makes sense. You don't waste any part of a deer like a good Indian. I mean,
You're implying that all homeless people are Indian?
no, I am implying that they're all cannibals. I mean, only in the good season when the
Yeah.
other homeless people are dying.
The good season.
I mean, yeah. How else are they surviving? I'm not giving them enough money to do anything with.
I don't know.
And I've met most people. Most people are assholes. They
You
don't give
haven't
money
met
to people.
most people?
No, I have met most
Oh,
people.
you're a world traveler.
I mean, statistically, I haven't.
You know, on paper, it's
Statistically,
not
there's
that
a
much.
decimal before the
But in my
number.
head, you know, in like, you know, story wise,
But I
it's
go
a
to the,
lot.
I go to Walmart a couple times a week, so I
Yeah.
figure that counts.
Yeah, you're
World traveler,
helping,
pretty much.
helping things. The
I
economy.
mean, I have it on my resume, world traveler. Sometimes I go to Missouri. and go to
World-class
Walmart.
traveler.
Yeah. Yep.
Go to Missouri. All right, what's nickelbacking, John?
Oh yeah.
All right, so nickelbacking. A twist. A vile game which upon hearing a Nickelback song on the radio, a person immediately calls a friend, cranks up the volume, and forces them to listen to Nickelback without saying anything else. The answer of the phone must listen to the Nickelback song as long as they can. As long as they can. As long as they can be tortured before hanging up. If the caller receives no answer, he must leave a voicemail recording the entire Nickelback song to thoroughly disappoint the Nickelback individual and ruin his day.
I mean, your day is going to be ruined too, because you got to listen to that while you send it to them. There really are no winners in Nickelbacking. Everybody loses.
That reminds me of it's something I've heard of before. It's called pulling a Martin Luther King. It's when you're riding down.
You get shot?
No, maybe the end result. It's it's when you liberate an entire people and then make their freedom something. No, it's
Does not sound like something a lot of people accomplish.
it's very rare. That's why you don't get it a lot. It's when you're riding in the car with your family with the windows down and it's a nice day, or it's a really hot day. Sorry, it's like 100 degrees, whatever. It's like now.
Well, and you're black, so the sun just beats
Of
down
course,
on
yeah,
you.
it just holds it in. and then you
got a story for
at the same simultaneously roll up all the windows and then just fart really bad, and then your whole family has to suffer. I don't know why it's called Martin Luther King.
I don't understand either.
But that's, I guess, what it's called.
You had me in the car. I thought somebody was going to
That's
get
what
shot.
Corey used to call or calls it. I don't. Pat, you don't know Corey, but
Sounds like.
Hi, Corey.
hi, Corey.
Oh, is Corey listening?
No, probably not.
I mean, you kind of sound dumb still, Corey. I don't
Corey's
care
pretty
if you
cool.
hear that.
I remember him telling me that when we were like 8 or 9.
Well, I don't think Corey had his shit straight at 8 or 9. I hope he's really flying straighter than he was then. Because that piece of shit will get you put in jail. Based on his advice.
John, what would you want to say?
Corey's a doctor now.
He's an electrician. Close
So
enough.
things didn't turn out that
He's an
well.
electric doctor. Electro doctor.
That's what electricians should call themselves.
Electric doctors.
Electric
I feel like you
Sounds
get
like
a
a
lot
really
farther.
shitty X-Man.
It does. But I mean, at least you're an X-Men. You get a uniform, right?
You do. It's just a
So-
doctor uniform that's yellow.
Ooh.
So it looks like you got peed on.
Well, I mean, you don't have to go home and change clothes after that, so that's perfect.
There you go. You never have to go home. You're an electro doctor.
They don't go home?
Why would
They're
they?
homeless.
Why would they?
That's what homeless people do?
They're superheroes.
I am
That's
so
their cover.
confused.
It's weird.
That's their cover?
Yeah. How do you know? Why do you think there's so little crime going on? So many homeless people at the same time.
Oh, I hope they don't group up. We'll really have a problem on our hands then. That's the thing. Why haven't homeless people ever organized for anything? I've never.
The only time
understood
they
that.
ever do is for warmth.
I mean, that's
It's
true.
like-
But that makes sense. But you think
Oh.
if they all march together, they could get some shit done, or at least get some free room and board
Mental
for a couple
illness
nights.
really leaves little to.
I was thinking that they're like up to the
to
same
use.
level as like mentally challenged, like because like it's people who are not mentally challenged are always the ones speaking out for the challenged. So I figure it's like they're in the same boat.
Homeless people and retards?
In the sense of like they don't
we
ever
breaking weird
they're never the
ground here?
ones they're never the ones like doing the outbursts of like, hey, we need to like, why are they ever speaking up?
That's true. Why isn't that? I mean, I get why the people with I'll just say it, retards. I don't know why I just backed away from it there for a second. I've said
It
it like
doesn't matter.
10
Nobody's
times on
listening.
the podcast. Probably not. We've been recording for like 2 hours.
Yeah, kind of. Pretty much. Jesus Christ.
You guys never said anything. You guys didn't even want to say you want to stop.
I just realized that we did the first 15 minutes before, and then it got erased, and then we had to get like a half hour.
It's also
Yeah.
not my show, and I really don't have anything else I have to do.
All right.
John, what did you want to say? You had something to say?
No, I was just saying like
I thought you
it's
had
like
something to say you were talking about before.
no.
Oh.
I just
You
the
said you
the,
had
re,
to-
the,
Homeless
re,
people and retards.
the retards and the
Homeless people.
and the homeless people and like they're the only two group of people that never actually have a spokesperson.
Or retarded people as spokespeople.
Yeah, people that are not mentally challenged.
Oh, like their own.
It's
A
one of the things
spokesperson
I've
of their
always.
own.
It's one of the things that's always has always annoyed me about.
Nobody's like bitching at retarded people for it though.
No,
They're
but
not so
like you would
capable.
think that like the fact that like people are like are always like so like don't say the R word, don't say the R word. But it's never mentally challenged people who are saying don't say the R
Yeah.
word. It's always people who are not mentally challenged.
Well, they try and stick to like one syllable words, I think, for the most part. So
Tard.
that's true. If you started calling them tards, they might figure it out. That's why we gotta use 2 syllables.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Throw them off the trail.
off the track. Get off this train.
Get off the train.
Oh no.
Oh no, throw them on the track because we need less of them.
God damn it. To hell. That's the title of this podcast is We Need Less of Them. Fucking do it. Who cares? We gotta
Yeah, highlight the racist stuff at the end. Or that's not racist, I guess. I don't know.
peopleist.
I just hate people. I think I've already said that. What's that last episode?
Handy capitalist. Yeah, who cares about this shit? There's a fucking Venezuelan flag there. There's fucking a picture
Wait, I
of
thought
me.
it was Honduran.
Yeah, it's all
Or Bolivian. Are we gonna do some coke off that flag or what?
The
There's
flag
some-
is
the-
made out of
Yeah,
coke.
it's made out of coke.
Oh, well, dude, why didn't we do that already? We started this all wrong. Delete it again. Let's go again. Break down some of that Bolivian and let's do this. We'll have a real chatty fucking podcast.
So we got one more thing you gotta do. You don't have to, but if you want to. We got a blown up poster of my face behind John. That's our friend.
I know.
Zach.
I've really been trying to avoid it. It hasn't that I wanted. It's not
friend-
that I haven't wanted to make eye contact with you, John. It's just that is right
Our
there.
friend Zach Huber made it.
And his teeth are already so big as it is. They're huge in that picture, though. No, they're fine.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
In that picture, though, they're
Yeah.
fucking massive.
Pictures. There it goes. It's a little bit better.
It's a little softer. It's a little softer.
Less ferocious, right?
I love that he picked that picture where your hair is like all parted.
Well,
off
he
to the
asked
side.
me like, "Hey, which one do you have a preference?" And I said, "Just the funniest one." And I guess it's a selfie of me when I had an afro and I combed it over.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and
Oh,
did,
no.
did a sweet face.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, it's looking right down on my back.
It's pretty dangerous looking
It's rapey.
with a nice yellow background, and I like how he tried to draw the square where it would go behind it, and he kind of was off. He was really high when he put it together.
But
it shows. It shows.
It's the thought that counts.
It's great. I love it. So what we had, I had it, and I didn't know what the fuck to do with it. So I was like, we'll hang it up. We've been looking for something else.
And
for
now
these
your
walls.
roommates hate it.
No, that's the reason why I added this
Yeah.
today, too. We
Fair
added
enough.
the flag today.
This-
You
the
should
flag
get
room.
another one and make it look like a shrine.
Another
Put it on the
flag.
other side,
Put,
yeah.
put the other
Yeah.
flag of my culture
That'd
on.
be funny.
I will
America?
I will gladly sign your flag, sir.
Can you?
I will.
That's my country's flag. Could you sign my country's flag?
I will.
Okay, there's a marker up there.
You want me
Can
to do it right
reach?
now?
Yeah, if you want
Do you
to.
want me to do it like while we're recording?
Yeah, we can do.
I want to.
There's already a pin up there and everything, so you
I'd
just...
like just.
So like on the yellow part or like on the face?
Let's do the face. Do the face.
do whatever. Do whatever you want. Do whatever.
Yeah.
It's all up to
Do
you.
the face?
Yeah, that's cool.
And he's doing it with his left hand, everyone.
Left-handed.
Left-handed.
Sounds good.
It sounds smart.
Yeah, it sounds smart. Sounds like
it-
Oprah Winfrey would have done it that way. Wow, that's a hell of a signature.
It's just a bunch of scribbles, really.
It looks like just like lines, like pulse lines on Aaron's
Maybe
forehead.
we should have just had him write it out in print.
You want me to write it in print below? Like in parentheses?
But you can put like PR, so we know it's you.
Like this is Patrick Ryan.
Number 1. Yeah, just put like PR. That's cool.
Let's do it. Oh, I wrote the R first. I don't know why.
Patrick Ryan.
Ryan Patrick.
Ryan Patrick. Yeah, that's cool.
That's
I
good.
have an eyebrow tattoo now. It's neat.
It's gonna slowly start building.
So that's how we're gonna end shows now. I think.
That's how we're gonna do it. And
people signing that thing. It's gonna be fun.
all right.
Well,
so
thank you guys for
Pat-
having me.
Yeah.
This is
Hey,
fun.
you got anything to plug? You want to put along
When does this come out?
next Wednesday? We doing next Wednesday?
next Wednesday.
Okay, next Wednesday.
If you're in Fairview Heights or St. Louis, come out to Hey Guys on Friday night. I'll be
Hey
there.
Guys
at the
Comedy
early show.
Club.
I'm doing a spot there. So that's about all I
Is
got.
that the 24th?
Yep, Friday the 24th.
Nate.
So that's really it. Come out to Glacier Unfiltered every Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
If you're listening to Wild Wild West 2 right now, not the movie, the sequel that didn't happen, the song, call me. But I'll be in New York next week
I love that this song is playing
for
right now.
shows. So I might still be there Thursday and Friday, and Wednesday. So come to that. I don't know. Are there any people in New York?
I have people.
Leave me a Craigslist misconnection so I can find it, and I'll get back to you. Tell me about the Beer and Friendship show.
All right,
So that was it for me.
That's all for you. Check out our website. Listen to our show.
The Beer and Breakfast show.
Subscribe. We're trying to work on iTunes. Once we get
The
it,
whole thing. Just trying to work on iTunes. Steve Jobs' legacy.
we have a flag and we also have Aaron's face like plastered on our wall now. So like I feel like we've gotten somewhere.
We've made some progress.
It's something.
Kevin's
it's,
still around.
It's better than it was last week, and that's
Kevin.
all we can ask, right?
enough, fair
as a podcast, that's all you can.
This podcast is about pears and pears only.
I feel like you get some people to listen to that. That sounds hot.
More.
So based upon that, like I feel like there's reason to listen, but I guess just enjoy the Wild Wild West song because I'm sure you haven't heard it in a long time.
Not Huey Lewis, damn it.
All right, we love you guys.
Bye. Live the fuck off.
All right, go fuck yourself. Bye.
That motherfucking bass!
We just start dancing now.
I was dancing earlier.
As soon as it came on, I started before it came here. Good job, everybody.